Welcome back to Fading Light. I am Izzy Noodles, and we have now entered Voodoo Land. Okay, so we are in the Louisiana swamps, and we just had a flyby there, and also in this immediate area there is a crocodile in the water just here. You don't have to kill it, we don't have to go in the water, but if you happen to fall in the water, it's just handy that the crocodile is out of the way. I think it's dead. Looked like she just lost targeting, but I can't see it, so I'm going to assume it's dead. So also inside this box is a shotgun. This is the second opportunity to get the shotgun, and it's a very handy item from here on out. Also, we can just cross the water just for some flares. That's all there is over here. We don't have to be over here. Probably not even worth it, but if you do want them, they are just under this box. Okay, so now you can head back. Okay, so now on this side, the side you started on, just come on down. This plant is the most annoying plant. You get stuck on it very easily. And now just head to this very corner. So we want to jump around this rocky bit to there. So immediately there is a slope. So we want to aim for the tile next to it. It's slightly higher. So it's a little tricky, but a running jump to the corner edge should do it. There we go. And there's some bats. Excuse me, come on. There we go. And you just heard a door open as well, so I will be heading there to where the door opened in just a moment. So there's quite a few bats here, and I will also show you the different paths that we will be taking. So for now there's only one that we can take, there's only one open to us, but we can make our way over there across the right hand side. There's some tricky jumps and we can get behind that gate. Also, something I should point out, you don't want to slide down. You can't see for all the trees above. Stupid trees. Okay, so this is all swampy, so if you fall in, you will just gradually sink and there is no way to get out. So do be careful of that. There's also this gate straight ahead. There's a torch either side of that, so that's a hint of how we're going to get that gate open. And there is a gate we can hop over the swamp just at this point. And there's another gate over there just in the distance. You can just make it out. So for now, we want to come through here, this very well covered section. Okay, so the door that you heard open is this door right here. The door is against the wall, and we now have access to come into here. So it was kind of weird to have a door, but that is closed, so whatever's in here we are going to have to deal with. And it did show a woman walking through this area. It showed her right here walking through. So getting past these boulders is actually pretty simple. So just wait for the first one, and then that was close, got pretty much a clear path. Okay, and you've got some flares on here as well. So now we're heading through this section. Just wait for the boulder and hop on up. And we can walk through here, but there is a boulder in the way, so just give it a push and then we can enter. And there is not a lot inside here right now, so there is this odd tile. Come around a bit further, there's some shotgun shells. And we can see that there is a door, so we actually want to put this boulder onto that star tile and then the door will open. So yeah, push puzzles like this are kind of annoying. They annoy me anyway. Go around, push once, go around, push once, go around. Okay, back around. Okay, so not too long-winded, so it's fine. So from here, I'm gonna save. This is a spot where I always just run straight on in and don't think, but there is a boulder, so you can just run straight on in, it's fine, but just be aware you need to jump at the end. And don't worry if you jump too soon, because you've got these safe ledges either side, and be careful of the spike trap. So come into here, and you will hear some spike traps, more so when you start crawling, so at that point you probably just want to crawl all the way through here. They are not poisonous, but it's just annoying to get hit, especially when you're standing right in the middle. Okay, so at the end there is this door, so just kick this in and shoot all the things that can be shot. There we go. So there is a large Medpack in the barrel, and under the box is this. It's a voodoo doll. And this is an item for a receptacle to open the gate that was in that far left hand distance. So I'm heading there straight away. I'm going to use the doll and then we're going to head into that section over that way. Okay, so just come straight back the way you came. I nearly did just a standing jump there and I would have gone straight into the spike trap. So yeah, be careful of that. Okay, and here all the boulders have stopped, so that's very convenient. So this door did close behind me once I entered, but now it's open, so we can leave. And we're just going to cross the swamp and head left. Okay, so there is this open section, but then there is a gate as well, so just place the voodoo doll into this receptacle opening. Kind of a strange item to get a gate open with, but it works. And now we will have some skeletons. So I'm going to equip my shotgun so I can knock them off. And save the game, because we've got a big pit and this can be frustrating as well. We've also got some spike traps. So there's some skeletons behind me. Gonna wait for this guy. Gonna knock him in. Ah. Oh, well, that sucks. I think I triggered the guy behind me too soon. I didn't trigger the guy in front. Okay, so you're probably better off coming all the way forward. Push him in. Running jump. Through the spikes. You have to run through the spikes and grab. So this other guy is probably gonna come after you. Just knock him in, and there is a bat, so just use your pistols on the bat. Okay, done. So we also have an opportunity to get a secret. So just here there is this little triangular gap. We can hop down here. There's a ladder that would take us to the bottom of this chasm. So it's pretty dark. And there's actually just one item that chimes as the secret. and that is this crossbow. So all these others I think are just bonus items. So under each box there is an item. Just here, around about, I shot a box. I'll just light a flare. There it is. We've got some shotgun shells. And there's 2 more boxes. So we've also got Uzi Clips and a Medpack. Where is it? There it is. Large Medpack. Okay. So now just head back up this ladder. Okay, and coming up we've got a section that's a little bit tricky, so I can't really explain what I'm doing while I'm doing it. I'm going to have to concentrate. But once we head into that little graveyard section, we'll have a little flyby, not a flyby, something to show you what's happening. It shows you the 2 skeletons that's going to pop up and a wraith as well, so you can just go ahead and press the look button to get rid of that. And in front of that right hand cross is a hole, so you want to jump down into the hole, and then the water, where we're going to get rid of the wraith, has crocodiles in it, so that's something we're going to have to juggle between, get rid of the wraith and the crocodiles. So I'm going to grab me Uzis, okay, and have a save game again. So I'll go ahead and do it and then explain a bit more of my strat afterwards. Okay, so just rolling I find sometimes helps just there. So now here, roll. Well, I failed. I don't know if I got the crocodiles. I think I did. Okay, so when you have killed the crocodiles, just hop on in to kill the wraith. So the strat that I used was to keep moving. So when you are down, just make sure you hop back and then roll so that you can jump back up. And you do have to try and keep in mind of hopping back before rolling, otherwise you're going to hop in the water. So it's just a way to keep moving while you've got the wraith on your tail as well. So let me show you what the situation is now we're down here. So we've got these burners, we've got a closed door ahead just there as well, and something I ran past while being chased by the wraith. We've got these stairs, a skeleton, we've got a door here and here as well. And so that's what we've got, and what we're going to do is open this door straight ahead. So this left hand burner has an item in it, so that's not to do with the door, but you can grab some Uzi Clips from there. This right hand burner, once you reach into there, turns off the burner straight ahead. So then you can reach into that one and open that door. So, whoops. So, firstly, I will grab the Uzi Clips. So just do a standing jump to the edge, come around to this side, and then just keep an eye on the flame. I'll wait for it again so I know I've got time to climb up and grab. Well, climb up and reach into the receptacle. Nice. So then you can just hop back, land in the water. And now let's jump over to this one. So wait for the flame. Reach in. Okay, and now that other burner is off completely. It does not stop and start like the others, it's just continuously on. So now it is off. So we can stand just at this edge side by the door. Okay. Okay, you heard another door open just now. So that was this door here. We can now go round in a circle. There's that skeleton. Okay, and we're back here. So the skeleton doesn't wake up until you do something in this room. So just kick the door in. Be careful because we've got some clang clang doors. Okay, get the pistols and shoot whatever you can. So I shot a box with a torch. That's why it showed me the torches on the wall. And I've just shot the box with another torch, which has opened that second door. So also that second door opened and the skeleton is awake. Hop over this gap. Shoot him in. Okay, so that's how you get rid of him. Try not to at this point, or if you do not intend to, try not to step on the stairs because you will activate a boulder. So just be aware if you happen to activate that, run. So now let's head back to here. We're going to grab a torch. So the aim now is to use the torch to open that other gate. So also we've got some wide shot shotgun shells. So you only need one torch, we've just got two as kind of a fail-safe, I suppose. So firstly, before we leave, we need to light the torch. So come back to the spot where we dropped down, and we can light it just here. Okay, and now we can leave, now that we have a lit torch. Also, something else I didn't point out. While I was in the water, you probably noticed right below me there was a gap under the water. There's nothing in there. That's just where the crocodiles come from. So you might hop in and think, oh, it's safe. And then you realise, no, it's not. Okay. So now I'll activate the boulder. Just hop and roll. Okay. And proceed. So let me just place down my torch. Okay, so here this boulder is blocking our path, so we just need to pull it into that gap so that we can get by. So the idea now is to go through the crawl space and pull the boulder into the gap, but once you step on the tile of the crawl space, you activate some spikes. So if you can't be bothered to deal with it, you can just try and get by, like so. So it's this space here where the spikes are, and it's only that one tile that will activate them. So you can easily avoid it. So now just pull this in out of the way. Okay, so now I will use the crawl space, and you can hear now that that has activated the spike trap. So I'll leave the torch there just for now because we can get an item if we have a look. This is back at the cemetery section where we spawned the Wraith. So something I forgot to mention. Okay, I got interrupted momentarily, but on the right hand side, just here, there is a spike trap that is well hidden. It's covered by foliage. So you do want to be careful of that if you're wandering around the area. Also on the left hand side, there is another pit, but it's not a trap. Well, I just fell straight down it. I didn't realise it was right there. We have some Uzi Clips in this one. Okay, so once you've got them, you can climb back out. Okay, now I'm going to go back and grab the torch. Okay, so you might want to just keep to the center around them stones. And that way you will definitely avoid that spike trap. So those skeletons do not follow you out of that area. And now the spikes have changed, but something I've realised while I was playing for the first time, I sort of had a look around and came back here, and the spikes were back to how they were when I first entered. So they alternate, and it's kind of weird, like they're one way around for entering and a different way around for leaving. That's kind of odd. But anyway, you're gonna want to save. Just in case. Okay, so now take a running jump. And you want to try blah blah blah. You want to time this running jump just as the spikes are about to come up. Okay, so that's two tile spaces of spikes. So this one is much easier. Okie dokie. So now don't fall into that swamp, just make your way around so that we can use the torch. And be careful just of this little bit. It's easy to catch yourself on this section and slide straight into the swamp. Okay, so now we do not need the torch, but you can bring it with you. So it kind of helps to see how we're going to get across this next body of water. So you can kind of see it right here anyway. We have an invisible tile. It's quite blue, just in front to the right. So you can light these. Don't get too close to that tile, otherwise you'll set yourself on fire. And it does make that invisible tile stand out just a little bit more. So you don't need this anymore. So you can just jump to here, and also you can just go ahead and use your binoculars. You can use the light and look around. So that's pretty handy. That's something that many people don't think of. The light of your binoculars. So I am just gonna kill what crocodiles are around just for good measure. Did it die? Nope. Okay. So this is two tile spaces. You want to be on the right hand tile. If you like, you can just light a flare. There we go. So that one I just jumped off is sloped, so be aware of that. Okie dokie. So now you can run straight on through to this area.
Stop her there!
Okay, so there was a bridge, but it's now destroyed. Also, you can't look away. You can't look away from this angle, is what I'm trying to say. You are stuck in this camera angle. which is a very annoying angle. Okay, so there's 2 crocodiles in the water. I'm sure there's 2. Yes, there is. Okie dokie, so now that bridge has been destroyed, we need to use these blocks to get across, and if you noticed, they were on fire, but this tile that I'm on now, this actually is timed, it turns off the fire. So that's how we're going to get across, except we have chance to get a secret as well. So in the house, in the window, there is a spike trap, and there is an item on top of the spikes. So this tile with the star is what momentarily turns off that spike trap. So to get the secret, you have to do this differently. You don't run across the tiles like you would if you just don't want the secret. So let me just hop over so you can see the right hand side. So you see the start of the bridge against the bank. So not the tile next to the bank, but the one next to that. So the second tile space from there. Once you hop back onto the flame timer, so we'll have to jump off here and onto the flames again. Hop into the water, swim over to the second tile along, and it might be better to be more on the left hand side of that, but the bank there is sloped, so you will slide back, but just jump back onto a block, and then you can do a standing jump onto what's left of that bridge. Okay, so I know I'm not very good at explaining things, so let me show you. So, just to be sure that once you've stood on this tile to turn off the spikes, you want to quickly jump back to turn off the flames as well. This is all timed. So the second tile, preferably closer left, that was pretty much in the middle. Hop back. Hop over here, maybe not. Yeah, you do want to be a bit more left. Let's try again. Okay, and then just jump over here. Okie dokie. So there is a barrel as well, so just shoot that. And we have this. So equip that straight away because there's a skeleton and we can make use of our new item. Nice! So this spike trap confuses me a bit. I think once you are stood on here, or at least once you've picked up the item, the trap does not activate again. I think that's how it works. Okay, so there is an item in the water we can pick up here as well. You don't have to, but because I would like to pick up the item, I'm going to go ahead and kill the crocodile that's in here. I see you. Lara needs some new shoes. Okay, I think it died. Okay, so in this box is a Medpack. So we don't have a laser sight in order to shoot that, but we can use an upper body weapon. So either the shotgun or the crossbow. I'll choose the crossbow because we won't be using very much of the ammo. With an upper body weapon, you can aim with it because Lara, as she looks, tilts her upper body. So this is how you aim, holding an upper body weapon. So just look down so that you've got the plants above Lara's head. That's pretty much all you need. And then just shoot the box. Okie dokie. Whoa. Okay, so now proceed into this area have my pistols again. Don't need them yet because we need to kick in this door. Okay, and we do have a skeleton, but I don't really know his trigger point. You can shoot the box, you don't need to crouch. I don't know why I crouched. But this is what we came here for, and it's shown as a door. So we picked up a crowbar, and that door is what we need to use the crowbar on. So it is a little confusing because we've not been there. We have no idea where that is. And I'm gonna just come all the way around the banister because under the barrel is a small Medpack. And once we approach this door, it opens for us. We've got some clang doors as well, so just be careful of them. And you can shoot that box for some ammo. So I think once that door opens, that's when the skeletons wake up. So you can just YOLO straight over the balcony to avoid them. And now we can leave all the way back the way we came. So we've got what we came here for. We just wanted the crowbar. So you can hop in the water. Graceful dive. Okie dokie. So don't forget, if you did not kill the crocodiles, they are still going to be around. So be aware of that if you did not yet kill them. Okay, and this gate has closed, indicating that we have done what we need to do there. We do not need to go back. So from here, just hop over the swamp and we're going to go along this edge now, behind that gate. Okay, so we do have some tricky jumps to do, so you want to be careful. We've got some slopes. Okay, and for these ones you can't just run across that gap because we've got slopes in between as well, and you will just end up in the swamp, so just be aware, you can't just cheat. Okay, so now just run by. Okay, and it kind of looks as though we've got nowhere to go, but we've got this slope in front and a slope on the left, so we can use this slope in front to jump to that other slope. So this one is a slopey slope, and the other one is not such a slopey slope. Okay, so now head over here, so just slide down and jump and veer to safety. There is another crocodile. I don't really think you have to kill this one, it's not as important. Where is he? Hello. There you are. Oh my goodness. I was feeling a little bit lonely. Okay, so from here you can just hop straight in, just swim under this gate. Okay, and it's here. We've got this door that it showed us once we picked up the crowbar. So this is what we're going to use the crowbar on. And before I go in, let me just point out we've got this boat here now. So we're going to go on a bit of a boat ride. So just use the crowbar on the door. And once we head on in, there will be a crocodile right behind us. Okay, so we've got some clang doors. If you step on the tile in front of the clang doors, you'll spawn another crocodile. So he often just walks straight by, he gets a bit lost. But you can shoot him as he goes past. Okay. And under this barrel is some shotgun shells. Okay. So also we can pick up some flares from this room. That's all that is in here, and you might not want to get them because there's a zombie in here, a skeleton. So once you leave the room he will activate, so I'll just go ahead and make sure he does not activate. And the flares are in this box. Okay, so here we've got 3 levers. The right hand one is to get the boat out of that little section, and the other 2 are for the 2 gates that I've just gone past to get to this little hut. So they are all timed. So let me first... Okay, so firstly I'm going to pull this one, and I'm just going to use the opportunity to get the boat out of its space, just to save a little time on our trip. Okay, so just come on out and park in front of the house. And the boat has definitely seen better days. So press walk and an arrow to hop out of the boat. Okay, so I don't know if it matters what order you do these in. I usually do left then right. Okay, so it shows you what it's done, but you can just go ahead and quickly press the look button. Also, do not just jump back with a roll, because you will roll straight into the path of the door, the clang clang door. So when you're ready, just go ahead. Okay, you can press look to get rid of it. Okay, into the boat. Okay, first door, next one's tricky, you need a lot of momentum to get up here. And you want to aim just a little more to the left as you go up that slope. Okay, so that's the 2 gates. And we are home free on the timers. And now just hop straight over here. Nice. Okay, so there's 2 crocodiles in this area. We've actually got to the sunken manor section, so once we are inside this manor house, that will be a different level, so we actually need to get inside the house first. Once we're inside, we've still got more to do. Where's your friend? We're gonna make some shoes and handbags once we get home. Aha. Okie dokie. So in the water, just in front of the stairs, we've got some flares. Continue to the right hand side of the house, there is a small medpack just in these plants. And we've got another secret just through this foliage. Okie dokie. So we can't actually get into the house through the front door. That would be too easy. So we have to climb up to the balcony instead and get in that way. So once we hop over this left hand side, we'll get a flyby. Okie dokie. So now we need to use the ledges to hop around to the balcony, even though we can climb up here and just turn around and see the balcony right here. We can't get up there because there's a banister. Stupid railing. So before I start that, I'm just gonna hop over and grab these flares. Okie dokie, so just hop back. Whoa. Okay. Okay, so you might want to save because these jumps can not necessarily be tricky, but just frustrating because you know they look easy, so they must be easy. Okay, so on this slope, you want to jump at the last moment. So it's sometimes tricky to see where the last moment is. So that certainly wasn't it. There we go. Okay, so from here you want to do a standing jump with a curve. Running jump with a curve, so that you land right there. So then hop over to here. And hop to here. Running jump. And grab. Another running jump with a grab. And then just shimmy all the way along. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Okay, so at this point you can climb up. So just in case I fall, because you never know. So from this point, just do a running jump to the next section. And from here, you can hop to the balcony. But first, I'm just going to go grab some shotgun shells that are over here. So this next jump, we've got a slope in front. So because the ceiling is also a bit lower on the right hand side, you want to be standing on the left. And then you will make the jump. If you do catch the slope and just slide down, you can easily just jump off and back onto that safe section, like so. Okay, and now let's hop to the balcony. So we've got another skeleton. I have plenty of shotgun ammo, so I'll use my shotgun just to blast him off the edge. Oh, come on. You're practically already off. Oh, and he's blocking. Oh, dude, come on. Alright, he's down. Okay. So now we can enter the manor. So we've still got some stuff to do before we enter the next level. There is a bat. I can hear you. I forgot about you. Okay, there's also some crocodiles, so do be careful. If you want to just hop straight down, you gotta be careful. Okie dokie. So just hop to here, we got a door here, and this is for a secret. We can come back here in a moment. And we've got a door just down below, you can see at the bottom of the screen. So to open that, you just want to pull the lever across the way, so we can just head over to there. Whoops, smooth. She's not moving. Why is she doing anything? She's stuck. She is legit stuck. I'm gonna have to reload because she is not moving. I mean, she can do stuff, but nothing else is happening. Okay, so that was kind of weird how she got stuck. So anyway, head on in. So we have this door just here. We can use the crowbar on this. Okay, and to the right we have this cupboard, cabinet, cupboard, shelves, whatever. But we can grab them and just push them out of the way. Okay, and going into the water we'll go to the next level. But remember I mentioned that secret. So you just heard a door open as I stepped onto this tile space. So it's as simple as that. So now that's open, we can go back and grab that secret. So back up the stairs to get back up to the top. So we've got some jumps. This next jump can be a bit tricky. Just make sure you veer and grab in the air. Okay. And this secret can be tricky. We've got a skeleton, so we need to deal with the skeleton. Just blow him up if you've got the grenade gun. And there is a character that I believe is called a Baron. So he's very trigger happy. He's pretty annoying and he can pretty much kill you. My health is currently under half, so I think you need it about half. So we'll see how it goes. I might need to use a Medpack. So let me firstly use a Medpack. No, I won't. I won't use a Medpack yet. I'm going to grab my grenade gun. When I go in, I'm going to blindly fire to the right hand side. That's where the skeleton is. Sorry, there was a distraction. So once I've shot the grenade with the grenade gun, I find that the shotgun is better. So I did try with the Uzis, but they're actually kind of slow, like they're not all that powerful. So maybe the shotgun is a little better, so I'll give it a go and see how this works out, because I do struggle with this. So did I save my game? Let's have a save just in case. Alright, when you're ready. So that might have been in the wrong direction. One thing that makes this difficult is the window. And he shot me without even aiming at me. That's another thing. I'll try again. Do my best not to use a Medpack, but if necessary, I'll go ahead and use a Medpack. Wrong direction. Whoa, okay, nice. So that actually was a bit quicker than I thought and a bit easier than I thought. So last time I practiced, I did end up managing to get him onto here, so that was handy. That's a handy thing I found out. But it's not easy. I mean, yes, easy, just roll behind, but when you've got these steps, not easy. So we have this golden ticket as our secret item to claim. So now we have 2 out of 3. So the golden tickets are for the bonus level, don't forget. So now, once we've got that, just you can hop down safely into the water and we can head on to the next level. So hop into the water. Okay, so next level is actually one of my favourites in this game. I quite like the theme of it. And we will be exploring the manor. I will see you there. Take it easy.